Good afternoon, thank you for joining me. Welcome to Camnet TV Midday News. I am Precious Mzea Sakaleji. The headlines. MAAMBO advises prophets against misleading Zambians with fake presidential outcome prophecies. ECZ cautions political parties against holding rallies in view of the COVID-19 pandemic. Join me with the Midday News in detail after this commercial. 2021 has been described as a highly politically charged year. This is because every 5 years the country goes to the polls, and that 5 years elapses with only a few months remaining down to the ballot. The battlefield to appear on the ballot is becoming fertile. A lot of people are expressing interest of appearing on the ballot.
In all this, our interest is to put the duty bearers, the leaders, and those aspiring to task by asking the relevant questions.
If you're an aspiring candidate, be it councillor, mayor or member of parliament, get in touch with us to get yourself on the verdict.
We go beyond speculation in dealing with policy and governance issues. The right questions are asked to help you make a verdict.
For more details, you can call us on 0962 965883, 0979 753010, or email us info@camnettvafrica.com. Terms and conditions apply.
Join us on Camnet TV
every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday and Friday at 17:45 hours
on a new program dubbed The Verdict.
Remember that Camnet TV is not just another channel. And now the Midday News in detail. The Electoral Commission of Zambia ECZ has advised political parties to avoid conducting rallies as they can be super spreaders of COVID-19 as they attract a lot of people. ECZ Director Electoral Operations Rohit Katongo says the Commission is recommending that political parties use alternative means of communicating to reach out to the electorates. The August 12th General Election 2021 campaigns kick off today, 12th May 2021, with 19 presidential candidates so far confirmed to be on the ballot.
The campaign period for the forthcoming general elections will commence on 12 May until 11th August 2021. Meanwhile, the adoption of candidates is still ongoing as political parties have not yet concluded. The ruling Patriotic Front has so far announced some provinces. So far, 19 presidential candidates have confirmed to be on the ballot. And during a Tuesday stakeholders meeting on standard operating procedure of COVID-19 guidelines during the election, the big news was that the Electoral Commission of Zambia ECZ recommended that political parties refrain from holding political rallies as they are super spreaders of the COVID-19. ECZ Director Electoral Operations Rohit Katongo advised political parties to use alternative means of communication to reach out to the electorates. Mr. Katongo, however, says political parties wishing to conduct rallies must follow COVID-19 guidelines.
Youth rallies. The Electoral Committee spent a lot of time on this issue to ensure that appropriate interventions are put in place. So the first intervention, the campaign will commence, by the way, from the 12th of May, which is tomorrow, to the 11th of August. Campaigns are scheduled to commence 12th of May to 11th of August. So in terms of interventions, political parties and candidates to conduct all their activities in strict observance of the COVID-19 5 golden rules. Political parties and candidates to include COVID-19 awareness messages in their campaigns. Take note of this. Political parties are discouraged from holding rallies.
But is it possible for political parties to go to the polls without holding rallies, given the fact that even before the official campaign period is yet to be in effect, political parties have been conducting mass gatherings? Patrick Sako, Camnet News in Lusaka.
Chikondi Foundation President Bishop John MAAMBO has advised clergymen against making fake prophecies on who will win the forthcoming general elections in an attempt to win the favor of politicians. Bishop MAAMBO says democracy is the right of everyone, but the church has an extra responsibility to champion love and unity. He tells Camnet News that only God knows who will win the August 12th general elections, adding that attempts to influence the views of citizens on the forthcoming elections are ungodly.
We have heard the church pronouncing, taking position of God to say, you are the right one, anointed. You are going to win this election. That's ungodly. It's uncalled for. It's ugly. If you truly know the Bible, that I'm holy, you're supposed to know your line. Democracy is for everybody. But I think what we have here is compassion, love, and all that. Who knew that Sata would win? We didn't want to know. He's the one that ushered this government. It was called all sorts of names by people who are serving him now. They are not even ashamed. And now they are saying, no, we need him to power. People like Sangwa are called names, Dow lawyer and so forth. Would you go to the university and later on teach constitutional law and still be called Dow? So I think our way of thinking in Zambia are misplaced all along.
In other news, the Movement for Democratic Change has castigated newly readmitted Patriotic Front member Chishimba Kambwili for alleging that the Zambia We Want Alliance, joining the United Party for National Development Alliance, is a group of frustrated politicians. MDC Media Director Tabo Kawana says Mr. Kambwili is not the right person to start name-calling people, especially the MDC president, who has proven record of working under 2 administrations. He has therefore advised Mr. Kambwili to debate on matters that will help change the face of PF, the Zambian people, and not name-calling. Mr. Kawana says the alliance is the only hope the Zambian people have to be liberated from the shackles of poverty to a prosperous country.
Former National Democratic Congress leader, now Patriotic Front member Chishimba Kambwili on Monday at the court grounds alleged that the United Party for National Development Alliance, which on Sunday saw the Movement for Democratic Change and Lusaka lawyer Kelvin Fubewala join as a group of frustrated people which will not go anywhere. In a democracy like Zambia, political alliances are normal, especially when election dates approach. This is no different from the alliances formed between the ruling Patriotic Front and other parties, as well as the UPND and the Zambia We Want Alliance on Sunday. Mr. Kambwili, who was initially part of the UPND alliance before hitting a snag and rejoining the Patriotic Front, also advised unpopular presidential candidates not to waste their money by paying, as there was no wind of change in this country.
Their union is based on nothing but bitterness. Because I was not allowed to be PF president to Fidile Munsenga. Mr. Mutati, because I was fired as Minister of Finance to Fidile Munsenga. It doesn't work out that way. It doesn't work out that way. And I was so shocked. My older brother, Mr. Mutati, says, when Zambians sometimes are taken for a ride, says it's time to repair the economy. The man was Minister of Finance, for heaven's sake. What is he going to do that he didn't do?
But Movement for Democratic Change Media Director Tabo Kawana has expressed disappointment at Mr. Kambwili's sentiments, assuring the Zambian people that a team in the alliance means well for the Zambian people.
Growth in GDP is in 2017 when Mutati was Minister of Finance. That speaks volumes of what he did when he was Minister. He was moved to Works and Supply, a ministry that was deemed to neither work nor supply. But even there, he showed the discipline, and the issue of abusing government facilities such as transport was curbed. That's who Mutati was as minister. We don't even want to talk about his stints at commerce, at energy during the MMD time. But what is your record as minister, Mr. Kambwili, in the PF government? Your entire record as minister is laid bare before the courts of law. That everything you did has turned out to be scandalous and accusation after another. You are in court, the other court has found you guilty and sentenced you. although you're on appeal, and the other court has also found you with a case to answer.
He has also advised Dr. Kambwili to focus on issues and not character assassination.
Let's do politics. Let's tell the people of Zambia what we want to come and do for them. You have a story to tell, and your story is out there for all to see. You were given an opportunity, and this is what you did. That's why you're in court. Mutati was given an opportunity, and the record is here like we have elaborated. And now, the combination of the three sons and many other progressive Zambians is a sure defeat blow that has been hit to PF. Watch KBF, watch Mutati, watch HH, and many other progressive Zambians as they come in the UPND alliance to form a formidable team that will move Zambia from the state of shackles of poverty that the PF has reduced us to a prosperous country.
As the campaign period opens this week, the Zambian people waits and see who is the best candidate depending on their manifesto. Sharon Kalimbola, Camnet News, Lusaka.
Self-proclaimed Patriotic Front National Commander Innocent Kalimanshi has indicated that he needs to first consult with his family before he can think of reconciling with a group of PF cadres who beat him up at the PF Secretariat recently. Speaking to journalists shortly after his court appearance, Kalimanshi explains that he cannot at the moment talk about his attackers without engaging his relatives. Meanwhile, Kalimanshi's case of uttering defamatory remarks against Home Affairs Minister Stephen Kampyongo, which was before Magistrate Felix Kauma, has been reallocated to another magistrate court yet to be known.
To him, he can only think about reconciliation with his fellow Patriotic Front youths after a thorough consultation meeting with his family and friends concerning how he was brutally assaulted on the 1st of May 2021 at the Patriotic Front Secretariat during the welcome back of former NDC leader Innocent Kalimanshi, a self-proclaimed Patriotic Front commander who was only released on Monday the 10th of May 2021 following his arrest in relation on what occurred at the Patriotic Front Secretariat, says for now he cannot give a comment over the matter.
we discuss from the family and then the rice and more. And then the chin chocolate shopping in Chakwa Zambia, abantu baba ngubaba. Having foreign now, having and look from Zambia. So the chinkwati kwa kwandi first. Ndande over to one manager and a family.
Earlier, Kalimanshi appeared before Lusaka Magistrate Felix Kauma in a matter he is accused of uttering defamatory remarks against Home Affairs Minister Stephen Kampyongo. In this matter, Kalimanshi is charged with one count of libel, which he denied. Allegations are that Kalimanshi, on the 8th of November 2020, published defamatory matter affecting Home Affairs Minister Stephen Kampyongo on WhatsApp. Kalimanshi alleged that President Edgar Lungu decided to drop one position from the Home Affairs Minister and gave it to Kelvin Sampa. Mr. Kampyongo got annoyed and sent Kalimanshi to be saying bad things against Mr. Sampa. Kalimanshi is also alleged to have accused the Home Affairs Minister of giving instruction to the police to deny him a police bond the time he was arrested for assault and gave a sack of sausage to Mr. Msonda, the criminal investigation officer. He also alleged that Mr. Kampyongo sent people to kill him whilst he was in Johannesburg on unknown dates. His case, which was coming up for commencement of trial Tuesday morning, was however reallocated to another court. Magistrate Kauma stated that he cannot proceed to handle the accused both case, hence sent one case for reallocation in the interest of justice. Last week, Friday, the 7th of May 2021, Kalimanshi appeared before Magistrate Felix Kauma, where he pleaded not guilty to the offense of assault and criminal trespass with intent to annoy. Miriam Kaimba, reporting for Camnet TV News.
Well, that news item brings us to the end of Camnet TV Media News, but before we go, the headlines once again. Bishop MAAMBO advises prophets against misleading Zambians with fake presidential outcome prophecies. ECZ cautions political parties against holding rallies in view of the COVID-19 pandemic. Thank you for joining me. I am Precious Mzea Sakaleji. Good afternoon and continue watching Camnet TV, not just another channel.